Hello, welcome to my second video. This is going to be a project vlog. It's also a test knit. I'm I'm doing a couple of test knits at the minute, but this test knit is a secret test knit. So I don't know when I'll be posting this, but it's called the Bluebell Sweater by Ausguste Knits. Um, I'll make sure I put the information on the screen because she might have a different name for her designer name, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I've already started, and I did start this off camera, but I have a few pictures because I was cuddling cats and fighting with them with my yarn when I was casting this on and doing the ribbing. But it's a this pattern is knit in the round uh, top down. It's a yoke construction, and the colours I chose for it, I will put on the screen, as I've taken a picture of them and they are all wound up now. And current, my light just died. Um, and currently, they're in a bag, like trap basically. So I can't. Yeah, my light's dying. So and the sun is going in, but Um, they're trapped in a bag currently, so you'll see them throughout the video. I hope you enjoy this project vlog, and I'll talk to you in the next clip. It was about like uh, I want to say we're given a month to 6 weeks. So I had to order the yarn and finish up other test knits before I could start this. And it's currently, I think it's currently the 1st of March. I will get this done. I don't have, like, I'm not worried about that. That's why I had to get the yarn out feeling it first, and you can't get Cascade in Ireland. Like, you can't go into a shop and feel it. Plus, there's very few actual yarn shops in Ireland. Like, there is, This is Knit in Dublin, but that's more on the expensive side. Like, you won't find many affordable yarns there. I've been to one in Blanchardstown. I've been to one in another one in Dublin. They were I don't like the one in Blanchardstown was fairly small. And if there's too many people in at one time, you get a bit claustrophobic. But I've also been to one in Sligo, and I loved it. I will find all the names of these and tell you about it later. But there was one in Sligo, and we were on the way back from a family thing, and I just happened to see it, and I was like, I have to go in there. And the woman that owns it, lovely. The yarns that are in it, gorgeous. I had a lovely chat with the woman in it, and I'm so sad I didn't have the money at the time to get more. But I'm going back down in 2 weeks, and I'm hoping to run into that yarn shop again. But then there's also, where else have I been? Oh yeah. It's Woolworks and Drogheda. I'm always there. Maybe that's why I forgot. But Woolworks is one of the main shops I go to. It has a very wide selection. I've noticed they've recently started ordering in more natural fibres and alpaca bases and stuff, because before that they had a lot of acrylic yarn, and like I used to use acrylic, but I wouldn't use it too often now, unless I'm trying to stash bust. If I'm knitting, I might as well use nice yarn, like good. Sorry about the noise. If I'm knitting, I might as well use good yarns, because I'm spending the time on it. But yeah, I'm currently on the yoke. I can't update on Instagram about this because obviously it's a secret test knit. So this will all be new by the time you're watching this. But just finished the texture stripe sweater, and I have to block it. I also have to edit that vlog. It'll be the vlog before this one, hopefully. But yeah, so I'll block that, and then I'll be able to take the outtake for that. I only have pictures of the pre-block version, but I think that'll be fine. So yeah, I'll update again when I've started knitting the actual bluebells. Hello. It's been a couple of days. I had to stop to work on another test knit, and I got it done, but now I have 4 days to finish this and like 2 days to block it. So it'll be crunch time, to be honest. You may notice I did a reorganization of my yarn, but yeah, I've made it past the flowers. Rude. I've made it past the flowers, and I am absolutely loving this. Oh, I lost a stitch marker. Oh, I lost a beginning around stitch marker. I'll grab that now. But yeah, so I have another set of flowers to go, and then I think I have these to go again. I'm not sure when I split for sleeves. I just grab that stitch marker because I'll forget. I'm not sure when I'll split for sleeves. Hopefully by tonight. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, so I think I'll be able to split for sleeves tonight, or that might just be wishful thinking. There is some 3-strand color work on this, and that might not be great for some people. I know some people have difficulty holding more than 2 strands. I'm not one of them. Mainly because I can use both continental and the English style knitting. It's easier than trying to do 3 on English. So I hold 1 continental and 2 English style when I'm doing 3-strand color work. I haven't done more than 3 strands though. So I mean, I would love to do that someday. I have a dream pattern. I know you don't have to hold more than I can't remember how many strands you have to hold at one time first, but I'll put it up on the screen. But I want to do it this year. It only came out last year, and I bought the pattern nearly straight away. A pattern is quite expensive, but it's a very detailed pattern, so I didn't care. I just bought it. Yeah, I'm hoping to use scraps first because there's so many different colours in it. I don't want to have to buy a new skein for every single colour. Or like if I can find minis. It's not very common over here to do minis though. So I'll see if I can find some. I'd love to do kind of scrappy look but in hand dyed yarn. But not buying a whole new skeins for just a couple of rows of colour work. So hopefully I'll have some left over from my stash. There is obviously I have a tote of other yarn in there. It's in a cupboard, sorry you can't see it, but I have a the secret tote that most knitters have, and just pretending it doesn't exist to be honest, and this is all I have. But I have whips and stuff with other yarns in bags, so I do have more yarn than this, but it looks pretty for now, so I just live in my fairy world. See you next time. I just thought I'd update now as I've just finished the flowers. I'm about to add in the third and final colour, and I can't wait to see the colours all together. I'm about halfway through the colour work, and my heart is happy. This is a little bit of a different view, but I turned the camera on to show you, like if you're wondering. I forgot to mention that I put stitch markers between every pattern repeat to make sure that I'm doing everything right, so that I don't really have to think and double check all the time. And this just makes, like, it may seem a bit excessive, but it just makes it actually faster to knit. You see that's stretching out lovely. That means my floats are doing great. The way I make sure I have enough space for my floats is to, as I'm bringing the next colour over, I stretch out my stitches and make sure that everything can stretch out perfectly. So that make sure that there's enough space between all of them, that it's not going to be too tight.
Walk around Shelby Park after dark with a buzz and no plans. When did the good days end? Writing phone numbers down with a pen on the back of my hand. Do you remember when? Racing bikes to the square, carved our names on the back of the bench. I just wanna be your friend. Swisher sweets on the beach, feel the sand and the sun on our skin. Do you wanna be my friend? Do you wanna be my friend? Talk on the phone until it's 2 a.m. He told me all about your dad. Those were some good days we were living in, but we just didn't know it yet. I just wanna be your friend. Calling our founder ships, climb the fence just to go skinny dip. When did the good days end? Making music for fun, filthy rich but no money to spend. Do you remember when Amelie made you cry and we had to rewatch it again? I just wanna be your friend. Party on side by side, be alright for another weekend. Talk on the phone until it's 2 a.m. You told me all about your dad. Those were some good days we were living in, but we just didn't know it yet. Do you wanna be my friend? Do you wanna be my friend? Do you wanna be my friend? Do you wanna be my friend?
Hi everyone, I don't know if I filmed today, so it might be the next day, but I'm turning it on to show you that I'm just about done the last, you can't see it in this lighting, but the last colour working motif. But I also turned it on to show you who occupies this chair most of the time. And I don't know if you'll actually look at me, but Bert, look, come on, say hello, come on, are you gumpy boy? This is Bert. There's another dog here called Faye, but Bert is the only one that comes upstairs. Faye seems to be terrified of coming upstairs. She comes up sometimes, but yeah, that itchy spot. But yeah, so he's my knitting buddy sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't come up, sometimes he does. But he'll be making probably quite a few appearances in these kind of videos, because he loves to steal that chair, even though it's not his. Yes, I'm looking at the computer instead of the camera. But anyways, yeah, I'll update you again probably at my first try on. Bye bye.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our 2 outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes or an hour or two. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
So I did try this on earlier, when it was like here, just to make sure this part fit, and it does. It's a bit bunched up right now, which, you know, will block out. I'm loving it so far. There is a bit of a stain up here because I cut the dog's nails and I cut it too short and he bled everywhere, and I felt so bad. It will block out longer, but like I have a big stomach here, and my sister keeps saying that I keep making things too long, but I like long. But I also want to wear this as like with dresses, but also as a test knit. So maybe I should make it to length, but in the pattern it says to make it to the length you want. But I feel like I should really make it to that length. So like it's here right now, and like I'd have like 2 inches of ribbon. Maybe I'll just do 4 more rounds. This is just we're at to join the yarn here, but maybe I'll do about 4 more rounds. Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's shoulder shaping in the back. Enough shoulder shaping, short rows. Yeah. Yeah, grand. So hopefully the next time I'll see you is when it's casted off. I was meant to get my nails done about 20 minutes ago, and of course the taxi didn't show up, so couldn't go, and I'm so mad. So this is going to be my savior today.
Listen for me in a violin. Listen for me when the knife is turning. Listen for me when the world is burning. Babe, would you listen for me? Listen for me in a crowded street. Listen for me in a winning streak. Listen for me when you're at your peak. Babe, would you listen for me? Listen for me in a child's power. Listen for me in a golden hour. Listen for me when you're on.
Hi, hello, it's me. Yeah, I'm totally talking to you, Bert. It's been about, well, it's August now, so that's 5 months. I got a bit busy over the last few months. My dog had surgery. So my dog had surgery and I was a bit higgledy-piggledy. I have finished this jumper a long while ago and submitted my notes for the test. It was very enjoyable to knit, as I've said throughout the whole video, as I'm editing it right now, so I know what it's saying. I am putting it on right now because it's about 25 degrees or something here, and that's a fully wool worsted weight sweater. So, and the dogs are currently distracting me. I realised I didn't film an outro for this. I only took a clip of before it was blocked, which is not really that helpful for an outro. So I'll put it on now and give you a show. Just want to say here that I didn't say anything about the specifications of this pattern because it was a secret test knit and I wasn't allowed to. I made the size 2XL, I think. I made it the size, the length that the pattern called for. Now this doesn't cover my stomach, which is usually what I would like in a jumper, but I want this for wearing with skirts and dresses, so that I can be cute but also warm in the winter. It's very comfortable. I will say that I bring this to markets with me to show the work, and it has pilled quite a bit, but nothing a bit of a deep pill, cut and fix. So this, I'm quite proud of my stitching. It's very even, but you can see a bit of the pilling hopefully there. And I didn't block it quite aggressively. Also, I've just noticed the green ran a bit, which I did not notice before, but it is a darker colour. And the length of the arms are perfect, everything is perfect. I really enjoyed this, and it won't be quite so long with my next project vlogs and stuff. I've also gotten a better camera. I've only figured out where the mic goes in my camera now, and I've lost the mic again, so I'll try and find it, and I don't think it's a great mic anyways, so if you could recommend some mics in the comments, please let me know. So I hope you enjoyed this higgledy-piggledy project vlog, and I also just realised that you didn't see me knitting the sleeves on this sweater or the rest of the body because I was actually away in Sligo, and I cranked them out so fast because the test knit was due, and I didn't have a portable camera at that stage. I had my phone, but I didn't have a tripod or anything like that. So yeah, here it is. You've seen a little bit, which I hope that was enough for you. And if you hear background noise, it's because I do have neighbours. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.